Hello students, today I will be introducing you to the ALEKS math program, and once you have gone through this short video you will be ready to get started. So we are going to cover what is ALEKS, expectations for earning a credit, what you need to do to get started, and then you will be ready to log in, and I will show you what it looks like from a student view when you first log in and what you need to do in order to start moving through the course. So what is ALEKS? ALEKS stands for Assessment and Learning in Knowledge Spaces. It is an adaptive math program that uses artificial intelligence to test what you currently know in a specific course, and then it builds an individualized pathway based on what you are ready to learn as demonstrated by your initial knowledge check. So it does create an individualized learning path, and it does give you choice in topics that you're going to be learning. If you click this link, you'll be able to watch another Getting Started video provided by ALEKS that goes over some of the same concepts that we're going over now and goes a little more in depth to prepare you for the program. So how will you earn credits? Due to the current circumstances, we are able to offer a time plus topic opportunity for credits. What that means is if you complete 5 hours of work in the ALEKS program, and during those 5 hours you master at least 10 topics, you will be eligible for 1 math credit. I will show you a little later on in this presentation, but ALEKS does fully track all of the time that you spend in the program on a daily basis, and it tracks the topics that you covered during the time that you were in the program. So you will all the time that you spend will be fully accounted for. I also want to make clear that you cannot do 5 hours in one day and expect to earn a credit each day. The maximum you can earn is 1 credit per week. So if you are consistent and log in each day and spend about an hour in the program each day, you will accelerate your learning and you would be eligible to earn 1 credit per week. But that is the maximum that you can earn, so please don't burn yourself out and try to do all 5 hours in one day. That is not going to be helpful for your learning, and it will make your results more inconsistent. So when you're getting started, you're going to log into ALEKS with the username and password I provide you, and once you log in with the username and password, then you'll be prompted to enter a class code, and I have provided that class code for you, so you'll need to enter it in exactly. Then you're going to go through a tools tutorial. I'll show you what that looks like. Then you'll be ready to take your initial knowledge check. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you what it looks like from a student view. So we're going to go ahead and enter the student view. When you first log in, it's going to prompt you with this message, welcome to ALEKS. This is going to allow you to learn at your own pace, figure out what you already know, and then build an individualized pathway to your success. This is the student dashboard, so this is where you're going to find your main menu. This is where you'll see any notifications, and this is what you're going to use this section to have what you're going to do next. So up next is the tools tutorial, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that. So the tools tutorial is essential because ALEKS is an open response environment. So you're not going to be selecting multiple choice answers. You are going to need to enter in your exact answers for ALEKS. So it needs to make sure that you're able to enter them in. So it'll give you a series of prompts of what to do. And then it's going to highlight some different tools that it has. So it also has a fraction bar. So it's going to prompt you to enter in all of these different responses. It's going to tell you if it's incorrect. And so you'll be able to move through. There's also, I'm going to skip a couple of these just to show you. You're not going to be able to skip, but I can skip. You're also going to see graphing. So this will show you exactly how to enter answers on a graph and what to do there. So you're just going to play around with these tools and make sure you're fully able to use them. Then it also will show you how the calculator. So I'm going to go ahead and skip this tutorial to give you a look at what the next thing you're going to do. So once you've completed the tutorial, then it's going to unlock your knowledge check. So then you're going to go ahead and start your knowledge check. With this knowledge check, it's really important that you stay focused. You do not get help from anyone. You do not look up any answers on the internet. You don't use a calculator, because the whole point of the program is to test what you know and what you don't know. You do not have to take the knowledge check all at one time. If you need to take breaks, you can walk away. You can do it over a series of a couple days. It'll save your spot if you log out. So don't feel like you have to get it all done in one sitting. And here we go. So this is giving you an example of what it would look like. There is going to be an I don't know button. Use that as a last resort. Try to figure out the problem, but if you really don't know, then you would be able to click the I don't know button. So when you're starting your knowledge check, you'll see here's a progress bar up here. It's giving you a problem, and then you do have to enter the response. So I'm going to go ahead and skip this just to give you an idea of what this looks like. So say that I took my knowledge check, and these would be my results. I have mastered 153 of 615 topics in the course. So I have 25% of the course mastered. So you can see each section is color-coded, and then within each section there's the amount of topics within that section. So once I have my own personalized pie, then my student dashboard would look like this. This is my personalized pie. This is everything that I know and don't know. And I can click on each pie slice to get more information about that topic and how much time I have spent learning on it. On this section now, it'll give me an opportunity. Let me go ahead and this timeline. Okay, here's the timeline. This shows each day how much time I have spent in the program and which topics I have learned in the program. This working toward, you can go ahead and ignore this for right now. Okay, so now it's saying I am all set. I can go ahead and start my path. So when I start my learning path, this is called the learning page. So I'm going to show you one thing very quickly. If you see this arrow right here, this is basically all of the topics that ALEKS has suggested I am ready to learn. So you have some choice here in what you're learning. So if I go ahead and select the segment angles triangles, that's what I'm currently on. The learning page gives me a sample question of what I would be looking at. Then it provides an explanation of how to solve this type of problem. Any of the words that are hyperlinked, if I click on them, it gives me a definition, an example of those concepts. On the right hand side, calculator. If a calculator is available for the question, I'd be able to click on it here. Because it has a line through it, that means that they I am not allowed to use a calculator on this type of question. Underneath, I have videos. So if I click on videos, I would be able to watch a short video highlighting this explanation of this type of problem. So for another opportunity for visual learning there. And then it gives me the sample answer. So once I click start, then it's going to give me problems that I need to work on and answer. And you will see that this toolbar up here shows how many correct answers you need in a row in order to move this topic into your mastered or learned section. There is also an explanation button here, so if you're working on this problem and you also again need to refer to the explanation to review, it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't count against you. So once you enter the answers, you would click check, it would tell you if you got it right, and then if you got it right, the little progress bar would fill in. All right, students, I hope you feel comfortable with getting started with the ALEKS program. I am very much looking forward to working with you through this and to see all of the progress you are making on your ALEKS pie charts.